Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Muhi Khwaja. Welcome to 5 Fast Minutes. Today on the show, we have with us Dustin Craun, who is the founder at the Center for Global Muslim Life. Welcome. Please share your name, location, and let us know a little bit more about you.
Sure. Thank you so much for having me. My name's Mustafa Dustin Craun. I am the founder of the Center for Global Muslim Life, and I'm based on what was and is Kumeyaay land in San Diego, California.
Thank you. We know each other well, but for people who don't know, and if you had 2 minutes to talk about your organization, what would you like people to know about CGML?
Yeah, so I actually converted to Islam in 2002. And so I've lived through the last 20 years of the Muslim community and how much we've had to fight back in the United States while also living in Muslim communities around the world and seeing what kind of US politics have done. And so I've seen how reactionary so many parts of our community is that I really wanted to build a future oriented research and media platform and production entity to tell the stories of global Muslim life, of course, rooted in the United States, rooted in Islam in the Americas, to tell the bigger story of who and what we are as a community. My big work has always been in media production and in narrative shifting work. So a lot of what we're doing is how do we shift narratives by focusing on three primary areas. One is global Muslim social impact, global Muslim spiritual impact, with the idea that there would be no social impact without the spiritual impact and the spiritual transformation that people like myself have gone through to then be social change agents. And then the third piece being narrative impact, and really look at how we change narratives by telling stories about Muslim communities. I'm a filmmaker also, and a film producer, and so we have to get much bigger. As you know, as we know, I have four children myself, four young girls, and to think about the amount of content they're consuming, the types of narratives they're consuming, and how different that is from what our ethics and values are oftentimes as Muslims, we need to make major investments in narrative change. And so
Definitely.
that's what we're building with the Center for Global Muslim Life.
Awesome. If you had 1 minute to thank a donor, what would you like to tell them?
I would just thank foundationally all of the donors who have been really have put in first money to all the different institutions that I've built, whether it was Empower Change or my production studio, Beyond Border Studios, and now the Center for Global Muslim Life. I think of one in particular, Dr. Abu Nasser, who was recently really sick with COVID, and alhamdulillah is recovering. But just thanking them for putting in that first money and for believing in a vision before we had anything really that was accomplished. And it's the people that see the vision just by meeting with you and talking with you. So we thank you for your belief in what it is that we do.
Definitely. So, in one word, how would you describe AMCF?
Yeah, it's an ecosystem builder.
Sorry, if you had one, if what are three favorite charities that you can shout out?
Yeah, three would be Isla LA, one of my favorite mosques in the world, and of course Lighthouse Mosque in the Bay Area also come to mind instantly. But Isla LA, especially because of the school they're building there. Friends of Friendship Park, which is an amazing organization keeping Friendship Park open here on the U.S.-Mexico border, the only place on the border, on the Mexican border, where families can meet who've been separated. And the third one being SF Film, the San Francisco Film Foundation, the largest film foundation in the world. I think it's really important because of the level of narrative change they've produced throughout their history as a film foundation.
Well, Dustin, I really appreciate you being succinct and keeping with our theme of 5 Fast Minutes. We have about 30 seconds left, so if there's anything else you want to shout out, of course, people can find you at globalmuslimlife.com. What else would you like to share?
Yeah, just check us out at globalmuslimlife.com. We're really working this year in 2021 on how we move from talking about these ideas and the series of convenings we've had, whether it was our Global Muslim Film Festival to our Global Social Muslim and Spiritual Impact Forum to now actually raising some money to create a Muslim Impact Fund to be able to fund ideas in these spaces, whether it be narrative change, film, or in the social impact space, inshallah. So may Allah bless you in this month of Ramadan. Please pray for us, and thank you so much, Moody.
I mean, likewise, Dustin, always thank you and appreciate the work that you do. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam rahmatullah.